I'm glad you found this podcast. This is designed for English learners who are trying to improve their listening skills. So the way that the podcast works is that I choose 1 or 2 different topics each episode, and I talk about these topics in a natural way using natural words and expressions, and I don't read any script. I just speak as the words come to my mind, so I speak very naturally, but I speak a little bit more slowly and a little bit more clearly than the average native speaker speaks. So today, I'm going to talk about personality. This should be an interesting topic. I hope you like it. All right, let's get started. Are your ears ready? You know what time it is. It's listening time. Okay, so first of all, let's define personality. What is personality? Well, someone's personality is the combination of characteristics or qualities that form an individual's distinctive character. Okay? So, in other words, it is all the things that make you, you, right? All of those qualities, all of those characteristics that are particular to you and your character. That is your personality. So, of course, we all have unique personalities. No 2 people are exactly the same, right? We all have differences. They might be minor differences or they might be big differences. But of course, everyone has differences in their personality. And of course, this also means that we might prefer to be around certain people because we like their distinct personality, or we might not like being around certain people because we don't like their personality. So certain personalities go well with each other, and certain personalities clash. In English, when we use the word clash, we're saying that 2 things don't combine well. They don't go well together. For example, I could say to someone, the color of your shirt and the color of your pants clash. What I'm saying is these 2 colors don't match well. They don't combine well, right? They don't look good together. They clash. We also like to use the phrase culture clash when we're talking about 2 different cultures that might not go well together. There might be some conflicts between people because of their cultural differences. This is referred to as culture clash. So, returning back to the topic, certain personalities clash with each other. This means that not everyone will get along well. When we use the phrase get along, we're talking about how people interact with each other in a positive or a negative way. For example, if I get along well with my sister-in-law, this means that we are good together, we have fun, we don't fight, we agree on a lot of things, we get along well. But if I don't get along well with someone, this means that we fight or we argue, etc. So certain personalities go well with other types of personalities, and certain personalities clash or don't get along well with other personalities. So some people think that our personality is shaped by our genetics, is shaped by just natural forces. People might think that a baby already has most of his or her personality in the early stages of their life. Other people might think that personality is something that we develop over the years of our life, and we're not born 100% with a specific type of personality, but it develops over time. I'm kind of in the middle. I think that personality has a lot to do with our genetics, but it also has a lot to do with how we're raised, right? We use the word raise in English to talk about parents bringing up their children. So, for example, I would say, I grew up in a small family, but I would say my parents raised me well, right? So I grow up, but my parents raise me. So I think that the way that parents raise their children can also play a big role in helping the child's personality develop. So I don't know exactly what the percentage is, but I think that both nature and nurture play a role in developing a personality. In English, we use the phrase nature and nurture, or nature versus nurture, to talk about two different ideas. The idea of nature means that we are born a certain way, right? It is natural for us to have a certain personality because we were born with that personality. That's just how we were made. And when we say nurture, we're talking about parents raising children. So if I say the parent nurtured her young, I'm talking about a parent raising her child and giving the child what he needs and providing for the child and giving the child love, etc. So that's what we mean when we say nature versus nurture. So let's talk about some personality traits, okay? So one of the big distinctions between personalities is extroversion versus introversion. So some people are extroverts and some people are introverts. An extrovert is someone who loves to socialize and they feed off of social situations. When we say that someone or something feeds off of something else, we're saying that this person or thing gets energy or life from that other thing. So an extrovert feeds off of social situations. They get energy and life from these situations. They love these types of environments. These types of situations are very natural for extroverts. They like being in social situations. They like talking and interacting a lot. However, other people are introverts. An introvert is someone